Hello YouTube world. Hello guys, this is Tessin. It's been quite a while since the last time I spoke to you, so I know it's been like a few years, I think. So much has happened, a lot of great things, and then some other things which I'll get to in other videos. But right now I just wanted to address everybody that's been subscribing to my page and giving me so much wonderful feedback and sharing your stories with me, sending me the emails. I've been truly blessed and touched by all of you, and I am totally determined and devoted to making more videos and addressing every last email and question that I possibly can within my limited time space. I just am overwhelmed. I'm going to continue to dive into different scenarios and situations dealing with coping mechanisms towards mental disabilities, and whether or not it's your friend or family or someone you might suspect who may be coping from a mental illness. I'm going to do my best to offer my guidance and my experience toward the subject. So the next video I think I'm going to be focusing on bipolar. The last time I spoke to you guys it was about schizophrenia, and just giving a bit of a backdrop on the different variances in the spectrum of mental illness and a little bit of background. So now, I mean, I've learned so much more and experienced so much more. I'm amped up and excited to share with you guys so many things I've learned and experienced over the last couple of years. So please continue with the emails, questions. I will answer them. As I'm sure you guys know, I do respond as soon as I can. I am in school right now again, and I'm just very, very excited, but very, very busy. So please shoot away with questions. I'm happy to answer them, and I will definitely be responding. Again, the next video will be focusing more with bipolar, and I will address any questions that you ask me in the video if I can. If I don't respond in the video, of course I respond to you personally. I normally do anyway. But thank you so much. Please keep subscribing. If you have any comments or questions, email me or drop them, down below, there. And I look forward to talking to you guys. Before I, jot off from here, I do want to delve into why I'm picking bipolar. The bipolar subject, excuse me. There is a huge stigma, and well, especially I'll segue into another subject. In the African American community, mental illness is so taboo. They always say, oh, stop acting up, oh, he's just that way, he's just sensitive, or he doesn't pay attention, or he needs to focus, and we're so quick to chastise each other rather than assess the situation and really think outside of the box. Maybe there is something going on and there's some sort of a trauma that may have taken place that's causing a person to act out the way they are. And those are things that we really need to consider. I just want to say that sort of as a preface to what I'll be talking about in the next video and videos from there on, and not just in the African American community but in all communities, but specifically in the African American community there is a lot of taboo when it comes to mental illness. It's almost as if we fabricate this truth that it doesn't exist, or we simply choose to ignore it. And it's not everyone, but it's a lot of us, and we've got to really let that go. Bipolar, again, being done in the next video, focusing on the whole myth of what it is and what it isn't. Just going to provide some facts and my experience with it. Of course, I do have family members and friends and persons who I work with at work who suffer from the illness. And it's just so many wonderful things you can do if you know someone, or if you yourself are coping with the mental illness. There are many different resources that you can reach out to. There are persons there to help you, and it's never ever a closed tunnel. There's always light at some end. It's just taking a moment, pointing yourself in a direction, and deciding to keep moving until you see it. And there are people to help you along the way. Not just myself, but there are guidance centers. There are different psychiatrists and counseling resources that are available to you. Please don't hesitate to ask me. I am such a search guru. If you ask me, I don't care if you're in Kuwait, I will find a place in your town or village, wherever you are, that offers some sort of resource and assistance for what you're coping with. There's always help. There's always someone there. If you really are trying to get in contact with me and I don't reply, please don't get depressed. I got some emails that made me kind of jump on edge, and I was like, oh, let me hurry up and reply, because they, I guess, thought that I wasn't receiving their emails, or that I was. Don't ever think that. It's not the case. I just get very busy, but I do reply, and I read every last one that I get, and I'm so grateful to all of them, guys. The schizophrenia videos that I made were, I mean, it just really blessed my life, how much you guys were helped by it. I love all the emails, the feedback. Please keep working with your loved ones. I've heard some cases where things improved. I've heard cases where things are gradually getting better and they're continuing to work. I've also heard cases where I stepped in and offered some resource assistance, and it's just a work in progress. This life journey is so varied for each of us. We each have a different path to go, but we don't always have to do it alone. And I think that's the main point of me making the videos. I started totally on my own, and it was God's grace that I got through it, but I just didn't know about the resources. I didn't know about the counseling groups. I didn't know about, family mentorship, which is something that I'm doing now. And it's so much stuff in the works. I have a nonprofit now, which is called Bridge and Anchor. I'm very excited about it. It is a resource and connective assistance type entity, which allows persons who are mentally ill or not yet diagnosed, and family members who have a person in their life who may be mentally ill, to come in. They will be able to be assessed, both family and the person who is presumed to be mentally ill and may have symptoms, and we connect them to services. Even if they don't want to do it there, we can connect them and refer them to other counseling service or psychiatric assistance. We also will be offering help classes on coping mechanisms and strategic master classes on communications, because it's so important to communicate. When a person is mentally ill and has anything going on in the stratosphere of the psyche, we have to understand how to penetrate that membrane. It's so permeable, but a lot of times we just don't know what we need to get inside of that cell that is the human psyche. So we will be doing that there. I myself will speak as well. I'm very excited, and if you have any questions, feel free to ask. The website is in works. Everything just started. I'm just excited because we got a little tax thing and our EIN number and all that stuff, so we're up, but it's beginning stages, and people have been calling and like, hey, we need this person to be referred, and I'm like, but I've been working with some psychiatrists and other counselors, and we facilitate treatment for the person in the interim while I'm still trying to hurry up and erect everything so that we can facilitate our care and provide it to the community and to yourselves if you need it. So yeah, I'm excited about Bridge and Anchor. I'm excited about what we're going to be talking about in the next videos, and guys, please subscribe, let everyone know, not just for me to get YouTube famous or whatever. I don't care about that. I like that someone's life is being helped, that someone is coming back from the brink or from the edge of something disastrous and terrible. I love seeing when there's a point of no return as far as someone's considered, and then they heard the message, or they saw one of my videos, and they can breathe after that, and they find different ways of helping, and they can, step forward in a positive way. That means the world to me. I'm so grateful for it. Please stay motivated in that. That's all I ask. Whatever video I make, whatever topic I'm speaking of, and if you don't hear me talking on a subject matter that refers specifically to you, because there is a spectrum when the illnesses come into play, bipolar, post-traumatic stress disorder, schizophrenia, schizoaffective disorder. I mean, depression. There's so many different things that can happen with us as human beings because we are so volatile, especially the human mind. So if you don't hear something that directly deals with you or your situation, yourself or a loved one, don't be discouraged. Email me right away and I'm happy to talk to you about it. And I'll also tell you, hey, I'm going to do something on that video coming up, and it's going to be helpful in this way. And you actually give me loads of energy, and you give me perspective. When you email me and tell me things, I think, that's something I definitely can cover in that video when I speak on that subject matter. So it helps. Tell me what's going on. I research everything, even though I'm in school learning more about it, and I'm going to be a psychiatrist, hopefully, if I get through med school. I'm so happy to help and be a part of the process and just do whatever I can to facilitate growth and keeping people together and keeping people healthy. And even if it's just getting you on that road to that place, there's someone here. And it's not just me, there's many of us out there. I'm so excited. Please stay tuned, subscribe, because I want the word to be spread that people can get help, and I want to be able to bless whoever I can with any knowledge that I might have, an experience that I have that might help someone else make it through a little bit better in this journey of life. Thank you guys again so much, and I'll see you guys very soon with the next video. It will be bipolar, discussing bipolar, and yeah, I'm very excited. Thanks again guys, talk to you soon. Bye.